Nobody knows. As you guys can see, I am early as usual. Early as usual. Is my mic up? Mic 1, 2, 3. Hi, one person. Come in and say hi. Be left back out. See, I didn't know I could. Hi. Hi, you guys. Come on in and say hello. I'm going to get started. Thanks for the like. I just want you guys to know I am appreciative. I welcome you all. Thank you so much for being part of this Life with Charlene channel. I have been planting seeds for 4 years, trying to get this channel to grow. My seeds have finally started sprouting, and it's all because of you guys. I see so many beautiful flowers on my channel now, and it makes me so happy. It took a lot of patience, a lot of commitment, creativity, and love to get to where I am today. And you guys have made this all possible for me, and I appreciate you all. All right, so I want to do a couple of shout outs here. First of all, I'd like to shout out to the people who have sent me financial gifts. I really appreciate that. I need it so bad. Mother Jones, Marilyn M., The Lord, Handmaiden, Shaquita, and S-Tube. I want to give some shout outs to some of my people who comment constantly. And I may miss some people, but if I do, I'm so sorry. I'll get you guys at another time. But Vince, thank you for always commenting. Living Below, thank you. Renee L., thank you. Rose Phillips, 6547, thank you for commenting. Luce, of course, thank you for commenting. Sherry G, 870, thank you so much for always commenting. Jennifer's Glowing, thank you for your comments. Gleek's Kitchen, thank you so much for always being there and commenting. Intrinsic Cinema, Max, thank you for your comment. Leslie Boyd, thank you so much. EL3, YONEL7, thank you for your lovely, kind comments. Paula S2R, thank you. Soulful Senior Journeys, thank you. Babyface76, thank you. Mother Jones, thank you. Catherine Palmer 2900, thank you. Maggie Gardner Maker, thank you. Thank you so much for all your lovely comments. And all of my new subscribers, I want to say welcome, welcome, welcome. I appreciate you so much. Stick with me and, just watch the channel grow. You'll never see no negative crap over here. And if you want that, you're not going to get it here. So this video, I'm going to be talking about retirement, living on a fixed income, and some of the things that you may want to do to help you out when you're living on a fixed income. Ooh, excuse me. I just ate some pizza. I don't shop for clothes anymore. I haven't been shopping in years for anything because I'm not working. I don't go anywhere. So I'm not, purchasing any clothing. I don't make any unnecessary purchases for anything. And I just live a peaceful, calm, necessary life. I don't buy anything that's unnecessary. As far as my daily life goes, I actually enjoy being by myself. And when I do move into a senior living, it'll be nice to go outside of my door and there are people there almost like waiting for me to come out, because where I'm at now is so rural that there's not a lot of people here. And, I got a couple of neighbor friends, but, I don't know how, friendly your neighbor's going to be sometimes. But at least in the senior citizen home, I'll be able to play bingo. I'll be able to put puzzles together. You guys are going to hear my heat come on. It's going to get loud. I'll be able to go shopping. We go on shopping sprees there. And, it's just going to be really, really nice. I think it's going to be something that I am really going to be looking forward to. And it's probably something I need where I'll be around people and able to talk to, other people. So just the everyday life of me, I don't really do too much. I'm going to start trying to exercise more because I can tell I'm getting stiff again from, not moving so much, but sometimes I move too much and then I'm in pain. So it's a lose-lose no matter what I do. The winning part is the exercise, so it keeps you, feeling good. I'm very frugal with my money. I don't have any habits. I don't smoke. I don't drink. So holding on to my money is a good thing because I don't have any habits. And that's, I don't know how people survive on a fixed income when they have habits that they have to satisfy. I'm not one of them. But you guys, there's, it's 8 of you in here and nobody said hi yet. What did I tell you guys about manners? When you come in, you got to speak. You got to come in, say hi, and then you can go back out if that's what you want. But come in and say hi. But I was watching something today, and it was about this employee. Hi, Annie. It was about this employee who died at work. You guys probably heard about it. It was back in August 16th is when this took place. Apparently, the lady was at a Wells Fargo office, and she clocked in for the day, but she didn't clock out. And during that entire day, no one checked on her. Oh, you know what? I forgot, Annie. I got a delay on it just in case I get more people talking. I don't want to miss anybody. So thanks for saying hi. But yeah, so she was sitting at a cubicle And I guess she died. I don't know. They say she was 60 years old and died at her desk. The body, she died on a Friday. Her name was Denise, and this happened in Arizona. She died on Friday, and they didn't find her until Tuesday morning. You guys, these jobs, they're not even checking on their employees to see if they're doing the job or anything. This woman died on a Friday at her office at Wells Fargo in Arizona, and they did not find her body until Tuesday. Even the maintenance or the cleanup, what do you call it, the janitor service, apparently they're not cleaning well if they didn't see somebody slumped over a cubicle dead. Oh, should I say dead? Unalive. And nobody wondered where she was. I mean, were they checking her emails? Were there phone calls to be made or something? That's just scary. So, you think about that, and then we're at an age where we want to retire. Yeah, I think it's time to retire. If you sitting at work and you pass away and nobody finds you for 3 days, that's kind of scary. And I would say that's a time to to quit your 9 to 5, right? But yeah, that was scary to see that woman passed away at work. 60 years old. She didn't even get a chance to retire. Oh, yeah. Wow. Yeah, I just realized that. She didn't even get a chance to retire. She was working, 60 years old, passed away at her desk. Can you imagine that? I mean, didn't her family, maybe she didn't have family or anything. That's so sad. I feel so bad about that. Wow. Yeah, that was August of 2024. But as far as retirement goes, it's just something that you have to get used to, whether you retire early or you retire later. If you don't financially have the income, it's just going to be a struggle all the way through, and that's a lot of times when you see a lot of people on the street. Sometimes they're elderly people, and it's because they're living on a fixed income, and they may have a problem with substances where they can't afford to live in a home, so they live on the street, and they're just homeless, just out on the street. Older elderly people in the supposed to be the best days of their lives, in a sense, not working or whatever, but it's the worst time of their life because they're homeless now, because they're not getting enough money from Social Security or SSDI. That's just a sad thing, But you guys, I'm going to show you. I haven't looked at it today, but I want to show you guys how much money I have made so far. This is like the middle of the month. And so I'm going to get my phone and show you guys how much money I have made so far. Because I need a microphone. I don't have a microphone, and I want one so that way I can, be further away from my phone or my laptop or whatever, so I can walk around and stuff. But yeah, I can't. I'm scared to look at it because I don't want to do a screaming thing on here. But I'm gonna look at it. Okay, I'm in the studio. Okay, first of all, you guys, okay, I'm just showing you. I have 9,737 subscribers. All right, I'm going to push the money sign. I want you guys to see it before I do. I think I hit it. Let's see. Did I hit it? Whoa, whoa, whoa. What I got? $460.58. Oh my gosh. You guys see that? Look what this is how much I'm making Excuse me. This is how much I'm making for this month, $243. I'll get that on the 21st. And then next month, this is Christmas money here. Oh my God. You guys, I'm sorry. I'm going to have to step away if I'm coughing like that. Oh, excuse me. Oh my gosh. Oh. I can't believe it. I cannot believe it. Oh my gosh. So that's halfway. $460. I'll probably make about $800 this month or for next month. Wow, that is so fascinating. And it's all because of you guys, my beautiful flowers. I'm going to call you guys my flowers for the simple fact you guys have bloomed. And you guys are my beautiful, beautiful flowers. I am so, so appreciative. Whew, I can't even believe it. And you know, I had said I was going to hit 10,000 by the new year. I'll have 10,000 the way you guys are coming in and subscribing. I'll have 10,000 subscribers before the end of November. Isn't that fascinating? Thank you, Annie. I am so excited. I can't even believe that. I had no idea. You know, when I started YouTube 4 years ago, I didn't know what I was doing. I was just bored and wanted to find a way to be creative and stuff. So I got on YouTube and I didn't think about the money because I knew I probably would never make anything, you know. But once I got into it and learned how to edit and everything, it was just like, I felt like a camera person or I don't know what I felt like, but it just felt good to be able to create a video that people would watch and hopefully get something out of it, whether it's entertainment or information or, you know, just a different aspect on a subject or something. But I got so excited doing the YouTube and creating the videos that I didn't think about the money. And I was in Florida visiting my son when I got monetized for the first time. I wish I had videotaped it, but I didn't. But I was excited. And I never made much money. You know, 1 month I might make $30. Another month, maybe $50. You know, and the threshold is $100 before you can get paid. So there was never a time where I consecutively got a payment every month. You know, it was always I'd get a payment 1 month and then I'd skip a month or two because I never had enough money to make the $100 threshold. And now it's like a month, 1 month. And it's like you guys are just making this channel the family and community that I've always wanted it to be. And I would always try to get people to talk, but you guys just came in here, oh my God, and changed it all up on everybody. It's like, hey, I'm talking to her. And I appreciate it so much. And, you know, with me being by myself, a lot of times I feel like, you know, I don't talk to anybody. But now that I'm answering all the comments that you guys are sending me, it feels like I'm talking to you guys now. You know, I'm getting different aspects of who you guys are, and you telling me things that you know you like to see and the things you like about what I'm doing. And it just really, it makes me so happy to see that and know that you guys are enjoying what I'm doing, because I try my best, you know. And I want this to be a very positive channel. I want this to be an uplifting channel where, you know, when you're feeling down, you're like, you know what, I'm going to go over there to Life with Charlene. She's probably doing something crazy today, or talking about something that'll make me laugh or make me happy. And that's my whole point of doing YouTube. It's not so much, I don't have anything to teach anyone. You know, I can just show you some of the things that I've gone through in life And hopefully you guys won't have to go that path that I went through, just like the early retirement thing. I didn't want to retire early. That was not my intention. My intention was, to wait until full retirement because I thought I was so healthy. But, when I was at work and I just, all that standing I was doing, and then when I fell, it just jarred my body to the point where I started having just pain throughout my body. And that caused me to have to quit. And I know I'm probably repeating myself from the video, but that was not what I wanted to do. But, when that happened, that day, I remember when I left, I was crying. I would cry a lot at work because I was just in pain, And so this day I just kept crying and I couldn't focus on what I was supposed to be doing. So I told my supervisor, I told her, I'm leaving. I can't do this anymore. My time is up. I'm over it. I can't do it no more. My feet were throbbing. My back was hurting. And I was just like, done. And I was working a midnight shift, which was crazy in itself. I had never worked midnights before. So I left that day, went home, went to bed. And when I did wake up, I ended up sending a letter to HR, letting them know I would no longer be working there. I couldn't do that work anymore. And my doctor kept taking me off the job, trying to give me a rest, but they kept telling me that I should be at work because I can't remember, unless I went to rehab, rehabilitation or whatever. I tried to do the rehabilitation, but it hurt so bad. It's like, how can I put myself through that just so I can keep the job or whatever they were saying at the time? But I just couldn't do it. I was tired of listening to people telling me, what I had to do. Well, you have to do this. You can't sit here. You have to. I'm like, because a lot of times I just go sit down on a table or something that was nearby where my position was at. And my supervisor would come by. He was like, what are you doing up there? I said, my back is hurting. I just need to sit down for a minute. Nope. Get up. You can't be sitting down on the job. And so then I go back to my station. I'd be standing there crying. We were all spaced so far apart. Nobody really saw me. Sometimes they would come by and they're like, what's the matter? I'm like, I'm in so much pain, feet hurting, standing on concrete floor and everything. So I ended up just stopping working. And then I had a little money I was saving up, but, it didn't last long. And so after probably about 3 or 4 months, it was gone. Then I didn't know what to do. I'm like, oh my God, what am I going to do? And I had filed for disability, was hoping that would come through, but I ended up getting a letter telling me I was, what did they tell me? Oh no, I filed for disability after I quit the job. I did get denied, but now I'm waiting on another decision from the judge because I did go to the judge to give her my case. And from what I understand, it seemed very good. She actually understood where I was coming from, and she kept saying her age, because I was 63. Yeah, 63 at the time. And she kept saying, well, with her age, she wouldn't be able to do any more strenuous work. And then the sitting down work, because of the medication, she's going to fall asleep. So that's not good. Because I had a job. Oh, it was a lovely job. I tried to work after I had run out of money. I found a job. My friend told me to go here. And it was a sit down job. And we just had to type on the machine, put in numbers and all this stuff. Well, I was doing that, but I fell asleep and I was just sitting there. And she was like, Charlene, wake up. I can hear you snoring. I was snoring in there. I had fallen asleep. So that day I went to the lady and told her, I said, I'm sorry, I'm going to have to quit. I'm falling asleep because the medicine I'm taking, as soon as I sit down, pretty much it knocks me out. So I had to quit that job. And, thank God for family and friends who helped me get through those. How many months was it? April, May, June, 4 months. 4 months I had to get through to be able to keep my car and house at the time until I could get early retirement. So as soon as I turned 62, that following month, I got my first check. I was like, oh, hallelujah, hallelujah. So after it was smooth sailing after then. I mean, I had to pay people back, so I was still kind of struggling, and even now I've gotten everything under control, but it's just, I need a break where I can be able to save more money, and it's just by the grace of God, nothing has happened. One day, I thought my furnace had gone out. And what had happened? Oh, I had pushed the wrong button, and it was getting cold, and I'm like, my heater's not working. My furnace has gone out. I'm like, oh my God, what am I going to do? I said, I'll probably have to sit in here with covers or something. I'm not going to be able to afford to fix a furnace. And so I kept messing with the buttons, and then finally I heard boom. I said, hey, my furnace is working. I was pushing the wrong button. So that was a good thing. But yeah, I'm just one maintenance problem away from being broke and no money. So I'm just every day, by the grace of God, it's just like, let everything keep working. Please don't let nothing happen, and get me through. And I don't need, I know it's God that's getting me through everything, because last year I had a pipe under the home that it burst. It burst under the house. And so I couldn't cut it off because it was frozen. And so I talked to the people at the office, and they were like, well, there's nothing we can do. Since you own the home, you'll have to get somebody. So they felt sorry for me, and they actually sent one of their guys over here to do some work for me. And he was like, I'm getting off the clock because I'm going to finish this before the night is over. Such a great guy. And so he fixed it and put the little electric warmer around my pipes so they won't freeze again. So at least I don't have to worry about a freezing pipe this winter. But it's a struggle being on a fixed income and, by myself. I'm a single divorced woman living on retirement by myself. And I am doing okay. I'm doing okay. But I want to do better. So if I move into the senior living, that'll be a 30%. Well, no. Yeah, they base it off of 30% of your income. So right there, that'll be about $300 less than what I'm paying now. So that'll help me out a lot. And I'm looking forward to that. Just a new beginning, and to be around people my age and have people to talk to and have things to do. And then they got an exercise room. I can always go to the exercise room and work out. They have a library. They have all type of little things in there that you can do if you don't want to just stay in your own apartment. So I'm looking forward to that. I don't see it as a long-term living because I just don't. For some reason, I don't see it as my long-term living. I just feel like something's going to go on where I'm going to be able to get me a nice little house or whatever. I don't know. Maybe I'll get married again. 4th time. Who knows? But anyway, yeah. So, two incomes are always better than one. But I'm trying to think. Raising my kids, I've never had 2 incomes raising my children. So that's why financially it's been difficult because let's see. Hi Patricia. And it's difficult, being a single woman, trying to maneuver this world by yourself and on your income. You know, sometimes we don't have the best incomes because we're trying to take jobs that are, what do you call it? We're trying to take jobs that are convenient for raising our kids, you know. And so sometimes we don't get the best pay, you know, because then you got to get babysitters or after school care and all that stuff. And so a lot of that just knocked me out of the financial gain loop. You know, I could never get my money straight because there was always something going on. The car breakdown, I need new tires or whatever's going on. And so my money was never enough. It's like as soon as I felt like I got ahead, something would happen and there we go again. So it's like I was always just right there on the edge, never able to, you know, go up the hill without falling back down. So a lot of people, you know, kept wondering why I didn't have money saved and stuff. I said, well, I was a single parent trying to raise my children, and it was difficult. It was very, very difficult, but I did it, you know, and my kids are adults now, and now it's time for me to learn how to take care of myself, which is getting easier. I remember the first time my son, he's 27? No, he's 26. When he first left me, he was 24 when he first moved. Well, he had moved before, but he came back. All of my kids came back except for one of them. But he came back one time. But then when he left for good, and he's just like on his own now, and I have the, what do you call it, empty nest. I'm like, wow, what do I do? How do I take care of myself? And I remember crying, thinking, I don't know how to take care of just me. And I did at the time have my dogs, which I don't have now, but I do have a cat. It's like I am the type of person, I have to take care of something or someone. It's just, I can't just take care of myself. That's just not, I feel so selfish doing that. And I don't understand that. Why would you feel selfish taking care of yourself? I don't know. I guess because I was a young mother. You know, I was a young mother at 20 years old. I had my first child. So, you know, all my life I've taken care of someone, you know, and I even take care of my mom when she was sick. So, you know, I don't know what to say about that. I'm just one of those people. I need to take care of somebody or something. But, you know, I'm just feeling like I'm running off at the mouth. But anyway, that's because you guys are listening to me, and I'm just talking, but I'm still talking to you guys because I know you're here. I'm so happy. But yeah, I'm getting to the point though where it feels good to be by myself. I'm learning me. I've never had a chance to think about what I like, what my thoughts are. And so now I'm getting used to it. And I don't want that peace that I have to ever be destroyed again. And I'm going to talk about being with a narcissist one of these days because that was rough. Rough. And that situation is finally over. And I don't ever want to let myself get in that situation again. To be with a person and they're a needy person and you're a person who likes to give and take care of, what a mix. So I was just really getting taken advantage of because of the caregiving that I give to people. But like I say, that's going to be another video I do about being with a narcissist. And it's a true narcissist. It is. This person, I had to end up blocking them. I've never blocked a person before in my life off of a phone. I actually blocked them because they kept calling. I'm not answering the phone. I'm not responding to your texts. So the only thing I can do is block you. And if you come around here, I'll have to call the police. Simple as that, because I don't want to be bothered anymore. I don't want to get sucked into that pitiful whining, I need you type of deal. But hi Don. Oh, thank you. Oh yes, definitely. I'm resilient. If you guys knew all the heartache and pain I've gone through, you would definitely know I am resilient. That's for sure. Oh wow, thanks, Don. I appreciate that. But it's so nice seeing you guys here and able to talk to you in real time. I like that. It's a 30-second delay, but I'm able to chat with you. But what is she? Oh, yeah, pain makes for a long work day. That's for sure. Yeah, but yeah. So you guys, the beginning of the video was about the lady who died at her desk in a cubicle, and she was found 3 days later at work. So you're telling me you're at work, nobody says, hey, it's lunchtime, you want to go get lunch or something? Nobody talked to this lady. She was 60 years old, working at Wells Fargo, and passed away, and wasn't found for 3 days after she had passed away. That's pretty sad. Was it 3 days? Let's see. Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Yeah, 3 days. They found her on Tuesday. So that right there ought to tell you guys to get your finances in order so that you can be able to retire before you're just too tired to keep working. This lady was 60 years old. She didn't even get to file for Social Security. She passed away before she even got a chance to stop working. She passed away working. That's so sad. But yeah, that's how I started this video. And wow, that's how you know it's time to stop working. When you're not feeling well, and then you're trying to go to work. That's awful. That's one thing I could not stand. That's what sick days and all that stuff is for. If you're feeling bad, don't go to work. And I took advantage of those every chance I could. PTO day or whatever they call it. And they should have a wellness day. You feel great. You don't want to go to work. Oh, I'm not coming to work today. I feel great. And I don't want to come in there and mess my day up. Oh, that would be a good one. They'd probably fire me. Be like, you're fired. You're feeling good and you don't want to come to work. You're fired. Yeah. Oh, all right, Lee G. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. 62 and out. It's a few people who I know they really enjoy their job. They don't want to leave. So they're going to work till their, retirement full age. And my father-in-law, he retired, I think 2 or 3 times. He'd take a retirement, then he'd go back to work, and then he'd retire again. I'm like, man, but he is 92, I think. And he's in a senior living home or assisted living home now. But I am going to go to one day. And he's still alert and everything, but he's getting up there, and he's fallen and hurt his hip. So that's going to be the next thing I talk about is assisted living. What are we going to do? Who do we have in charge to take care of us when we're no longer able to take care of ourselves? I have 3 boys, and my oldest son told me, he said, well, Mom, it's not going to be me. He said, I'll put you in a nice assisted living home. He said, but it won't be me taking care of you. I said, okay, I can go for that. And my youngest son, I said he'd probably be the one trying to take care of me because he's such a precious, precious child. And he's always checking on me and taking me to my doctor's appointments or going shopping with me because he lives here with me in Michigan. My other two boys, one is in Florida, one is in Arizona. So those are some nice places for me to visit when I get that extra money. And I'm thinking I might go maybe in February or March and visit them. But we'll see. We'll see. But it all depends on the money. Sometimes they'll get me a flight and get me down there. And, if they got the extra money, they'll just fly me there. But I would like to do it for myself. And, yeah, but you guys, I am running out of steam. And I did, I think, talk about pretty much what I wanted to talk about. Do you guys who are in here, do you guys have any questions for me that you want me to answer? You just type it in and I'll answer it. I'll read your question and I'll answer it. Because I'm getting tired of talking. Why do it look like I'm asleep on here? If I take my glasses off, I won't see nothing you guys are writing, typing. But I appreciate you being here, Annie, Patricia, Don, Lee, LG. I'm not sure about that, Don. I don't know if Medicare helps with in-home care. I want to say they do. Because my sister, I have a sister, she's 77 and she gets Meals on Wheels, and I know she's on Medicare. She gets Meals on Wheels, and she's diabetic, so they check her blood and give her a little checkup while they're there. She has a nurse practitioner, I think, comes over. So yeah, I think they do. I think Medicare does help with some in-home care because yeah, she gets that. Meals on Wheels, and she gets a nurse practitioner who comes over to do her blood to make sure her diabetes is under control. So they do that. Yeah. And because I'm not 65 yet, so I'm on Medicaid because I have low income. Will the housing place count your YouTube money as income, and are you saving some money for taxes? They will count my YouTube money as income. And yes, when I get my money, I take the portion that I know I'm going to need for taxes so that when I go to my tax lady, I'll have it ready and she'll tell me how much I have to pay. And we send it off at that time. That's what I did last year. I had it ready. I think it was $134 in taxes I had to pay. So that's what I paid last year. This year, it'll be a lot more because I'm making more money. Thanks, Annie. That's a good question. But yeah, that's the first thing you do when you making money off of YouTube. You get that tax money pulled out of there. Oh, when I do another video, I want to elaborate on what? The Medicare? Don, are you saying on the Medicare? Oh, on the YouTube money for taxes? That would be a good video. Look, I'm going to write it down. Video, YouTube video taxes. Or Medicare home care. What is it? In home care for Medicare. Okay, I'll do a video about the in-home care for Medicare, and I'll do a video on about getting your taxes out for YouTube. So those will be 2 different videos I do because you guys just gave me 2 great topics to come up with. I like that. Guys, keep them coming because I've had so many people who have helped me to get as far as I am now, especially now because you guys are new coming in. And like I say, I've been doing YouTube for 4 years. I've been putting little seeds around for 4 years trying to get this channel to blow up or bloom up or whatever. And now it's finally happening. And you guys, Annie, Patricia, Don, LG, you guys are making it happen. And I appreciate you. Oh, and Spence. I just saw that, Annie and Spence. And I appreciate that so much. You guys are my flowers. You're blooming. You're sprouting. You're turning into flowers. But you guys just don't know how much I appreciate you. I really, really, really appreciate you. And you guys make me just so happy. And this is what I enjoy doing. And I would like to start doing lives maybe every other week on a Thursday. And I'll put a poll up for people to tell me what time is good and what day is good. Stuff like that. But you guys have been awesome. And oh, thank you so much, Don. I appreciate that. You know, I got my personality from my mom. She was the sweetest person you would ever want to meet. Nobody had anything bad to say about her. And I think I definitely took her personality because my father, he was what is it called, a hell on wheels or whatever. He was totally the opposite of my mom. And she wasn't as vocal as I am either. She was just a very quiet, sweet woman. And I'm a loud, sweet woman. I'm getting teary-eyed. I cannot take it. Oh, my gosh. You guys are wonderful. Just wonderful. And I appreciate it so much. I really appreciate you guys. But I am going to say good night now. What time is it? I've almost been on here an hour. You guys have kept me going. I really appreciate it. And I hate to get off of here. Oh my God. You guys leave me first. Tell me good night and goodbye and you guys go off because I don't want to shut down. Thank you, Annie and Spence. You guys have a good night. Oh, good night, Don. Thank you so much. Thank you. Who's left? Or did you already leave? Who was it? Lee G, LG. Why do I want to call you Lee G? And Patricia. All right, you guys. Have a good night. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.